Now, tonight I begin with this topic, and I will give you my phone number in a moment as soon as it's put up in front of my eyes by my crack staff. Cannot read it through the glass. Thank you. I am not a wolf. I'm a human being. Perhaps you want to bring it in for me, and I'll give out my toll-free number. That was good planning. Thank you. Here's my number, 855-400-SAVAGE. That's 855-400-7282. And for whoever gets on the show tonight and clears my call screener, you'll get a free gift of my best-selling book, Train Tracks. Again, the phone number is 855-400-SAVAGE. There are other topics that I'd like to talk about, but I want to go back to this one. Do you think that conservatives are committing suicide by bashing Bush? I mean, at the end of the day, who were your best teachers? Who were your best teachers? Weren't they the teachers who could get up and tell you a story and make you smile and in the middle of it teach you something? Remember, radio is primarily an entertainment medium. It's not supposed to be simply a revolutionary outlet. And I believe that the election is over. The election is over. I believe that there's evidence across this country that the illegal aliens voted and put Obama in power, and there's nothing we can do about it. We have to criticize them, but that's not all we're going to do 3 hours a day. It's impossible. 855-400-SAVAGE-7282. I want to talk about another two topics as well, including an announcer by the name of Bob Costas, who I've never listened to because I'm not a sports fan, but apparently an NFL guy shot his wife, shot himself, and this jerk, Costas, gets up there in the middle of a major football game and calls for gun control. Foul ball, Bob. Don't know who you are, but you had no right injecting politics into a sports game. And that's worth talking about. If you care to comment on that, again, it's the same phone number. There's another topic I'm going to get to tonight, and that is this, the Mayan calendar. You heard me. For those of you not schooled in New Age prophecy, there are rumors that the world will end on December 21st, 2012, when a 5,125-year cycle known as the long count in the Mayan calendar supposedly comes to a close. To me, it's just more Y2K psychosis. I saw the same thing in the year 2000 when people were buying canned weed and bottled this and canned that and loading up on the ammo, the preppers, whatever. I don't think the world's coming to an end, by the way, and we've heard end of the world stories since the beginning of time. But there are scattered reports of unusual behavior from across Russia's 9 time zones. In fact, inmates in a women's prison near the Chinese border are said to have experienced a collective mass psychosis so intense that their warden summoned a priest to calm them down. Now, as you well know, as you well understand, by the way, Russia is a nation steeped in mysticism. If you know anything about Russian history, you heard of Rasputin. It's a story unto itself. But yeah, there are mystical people in Russia. You may not know that from the way Russians behave in America, but in the home country, they're quite mystical. They believe in these things. So when they heard about the Mayan calendar, they think that the world's going to come to an end, and they're acting crazy. Again, if you care to comment on that, I don't know what you can possibly say about it. It's a topic I want to talk about tonight in the Savage Nation. We have 10 lines on the show tonight.